God damn, how many times can you be last in a single day? It's quite impressive. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. I only have one complaint of this. Excuse me. He's on the right side. He's just a little... Ah, that's why he's bigger. He's a little bigger than he should be. Hello. Whoa. Why no lawyer? Well, he'll be a lawyer in a second. Oh, you mean the redeem? I don't know. I haven't done it yet. Sue me. There we go. Something's off about this, but you know what? It's fine. Boom, 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 boom. Oh my god. Do we have a mass bomb? It can't get more massive than this. Jesus Christ. You're gonna blow up my computer. It's blowing up. Ding, 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 ding. All right, that should be good. Dun, 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 dun. This one. Open up chat over here. Chat is huenormous. Alright, there we go. Alright, everything is open. I think we're good to go now. Add a harder... Yeah, I mean, you kind of broke it, right? Take a bite out of some food. Yum, yum, yum. But can you beat it with two? Aha. I don't think you can. Whoa. Beat it with two at a harder difficulty. I guess so, yeah. We would have to, right? If you can beat it. Alright, let's continue. Oh man, I'm eating though. I was pretty hangry. To be honest, I'm not even sure what I'm eating. I think it's bulgogi, the Korean meat. For whatever reason, they threw ham on this rice. Not sure why. There's indeed ham on the rice. God damn. I had to finish. Yay, Nick, you did it. Yeah. Well, at least we got out from under the guilty verdict. What about Larry? That was something else. Even Von Karma didn't know what to do with his testimony. That really helped us out. Yeah, nobody would know what to do with that. What the hell? Why do I keep getting like I keep getting bots that come in after I close the stream? It's kind of weird. Sure. Once I sifted through his unique testimony. Still, he did save us. I just wish our cases weren't so down to the wire all the time. I know what you mean. Sometimes I feel like it's us on trial instead of our clients. Hey, Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth. Cabanos acquire. Cabanos every day. Hold up. Let's look at what we're eating all the time. The world's best sausage.
Hi and welcome back. It's sausage time yet again.
Wait, hold up. It's so long, what the hell? Oh, we'll just watch a short one.
Right, folks, how are we all? Just a quick one, set you all up so you can see what I'm doing. Now, when you're out and about, you're busy, yeah?
Yeah.
And you're grafting.
Hold up. Okay. Tell me about it.
Put that there. Right, you get hungry in the van, don't you? Sometimes, you know, you've been known to pop and buy a McDonald's, a KFC.
Yeah, that's right.
The most healthiest
Not true.
things.
For sure.
But I've started eating these. There we go. Can you see that? Can you see that now? There you go.
Yeah, I can see it.
Cabanos. Now, really, oh shit, really hard to get into. Oh, for fuck's sake. Now,
The thinner ones. Is it beef?
It's a source of protein. It's gluten free. So if you're gluten free, this is for you. Now, where are the ingredients? I think it's Polish. I think it's something that the Poles have brought over with them. Can't find the ingredients. So what it's got in it is...
It's so hard if you're not Polish.
It's a pork product, medium mince, smoked, steamed, dried.
That's like the Korean bags of potato chips.
Producers, blah, blah, blah. It's got meat. It's got pork.
Korean potato chips are meant to be ripped open, not pulled open.
Salt, spices, spices extract, flavouring.
I still pull them open like a Chad.
Now, I don't know whether it's good for you or not, but they are good. And all you do is you just pull a bit out, snap it off, put it in your gob.
Put it in your gob. I mean, obviously you eat it, right? I don't care about what you're supposed to do with them. I didn't think you were going to shove it up your ass.
And it's dead tasty. Protein.
How is he eating them wrong? Don't you just put it in your mouth and eat it?
Just been and got the sandwiches.
What, are you supposed to shove it in your ear?
The meal deal. And I would hazard a guess that this is better for you.
Well, you're supposed to slurp it like a noodle? Because it doesn't help the fact that it's a sausage, because that only sounds even worse.
A McDonald's. And whatever. Put it in your pack up. It's really tasty.
Jesus Christ, you never eat one at a time. You like having that much sausage in your mouth?
There's all different sorts.
The sensory overload, alright?
And you just eat them while you're on the go. So when you're racing around, sorting things out, builders.
Okay. Maybe this one's the Polish one.
To je snekit kabanos od mé holky. Tak masové, tak lahodné. Rychle, dej si. Kabanos snekit, podle mnohých nejlepší masová
Polish
svačinka
beef
na
sauce.
světě.
Just check me, you still understand it? Why? Oh, this one.
Carl Welsman, and I'm coming back at you with a cup of shit.
What we got here?
Fuck off.
Alright, he's a weeb. Good. He's winning
Like
points.
a lot of the people watching, I like a meat stick. Nice, dense, meaty stick.
That's right.
185 grams of meat per 100 grams of product, gluten-free, and no added glutamates. Well, that makes me the happiest boy on the planet. Let's have a look what we got written on the back. Pork cabanos, exclusive with chili. Pork product. Finely minced, smoked, steamed, dry. That's enough fucking chatter. Let's eat this little fuck. Rebecca.
No, you just eat it.
Smoky.
With chili. Yikes.
What's going on here? They're all tied up. The hell? Just one big long fucking stick. Jesus. It's huge. I'm not eating all the sausage. Let's have a taste.
Get one tiny bit. You gotta feel it now.
Super smoky. Really smoky. Mmm.
He's slurping the tiniest noodle.
The flavour's nice.
You gotta do it the bread way. Eat multiple noodles at once.
Not getting much chili. Not quite as meaty in texture.
No.
As
It adds texture. You're already addressing his issue. Like you predicted what he was gonna say.
That's still fucking tasty. These are absolutely perfect for when you've got something in your car that you need to get rid of and it's really fucking heavy and you put it in a few bags. It's very dark, you parked up, can't quite see what you're doing. You don't want to be using a torch too much because you don't want too much attention, you don't want to disturb anyone, and you want
Kimchi. Oh,
you dragged a couple of the bags to a nice
a little bit
place to
sour.
bury them to, you know, compost them, let's say.
Not bad.
And it's incredibly heavy work, and you're thinking, fucking
Well, that means I can probably eat it. I got a little Polish in my blood. My grandma's Polish.
These meat exclusive snacks from Tarzinski, they're fucking great.
There we go.
Pop a couple of them in your mouth.
I get the pass. I can eat it.
Get rid of the fucking last of the bags.
Hell yeah.
Cover them in soil and just look up at the moon.
I actually like these kind of snacks, though. I would like to try one.
Life's about to get so much better. Tarzinski, with your fucking exclusive meat.
Let me look it up real quick, right?
You know what?
On Naver. Let's see what if they even offer.
You beautiful, beautiful, smoky, meaty, tasty fucking.
Do they even sell them here?
May contain soybeans, milk, nuts, celery, and mustard.
Hold on. I'm gonna type in Korean real quick. Let's how do I change the language? Oh, shift space. Tesco? I don't know. Where's map? Here. All right, let's see. Tesco? Oh, it's in Busan. All right. That's kind of far. It's all right. It's all good. Oh, wait. Kupang. Cabanos. Nope. It's just shirts. God damn it. G Market. Cabanos. Nope. Whatever. I could try them. I bet you they sell them in New York. Like, I could probably find them in New York. Next time I'm around, I'll pick up a pack. Tesco is like where I saw it, it's like a 4-hour drive from where I live. 4 hours. It's a bit of a drive. Whatever. I'll try it at a later time. I'm curious though. Don't look so pain. I mean, it looks like you're probably gonna get off the hook. You could try to smile at least just a little. Relax. Him smile? He didn't do that. I'm sorry. I fear it's not over for me yet. Alright, well, if I'm ever around a Tesco, you check it out. Right. There's something that's been troubling me for a long time now. I don't know whether or not to tell you. Edward? No, there's so little time left. I want to tell you to get it off my chest, but just tell me, you fool. I can't make up my mind. Oh yeah, the gas stations have the best ones. Picking up sausages from a gas station. What is this about, Edgeworth? It's a nightmare I've had. A memory of a crime that I committed. A crime you committed? God damn. 3 megapacks. Memory of a murder. He committed a murder, what? What the hell is going on? Was he the one that murdered his dad? What is going on here? Combined with what defines slab. You ever see that? What was it? Real slabs? Hold on. I'm a real slab. One of my coworkers, his brother was in this video. My coworker is like this guy that is like huge. Like he goes to the gym a lot. Well, as I said, when I was working in Thailand, at least. He was from somewhere in this area. Somewhere in Croatia, something. I don't remember where exactly. And this guy just humongous, absolutely scary face expression at all times. And you talk to him, he's so nice. But he just looks frightening and he intimidates everyone that he is. And like he was a guy on my team, but his brother is in this video and he gets referenced. It's pretty funny.
This goes out to all the real slavs around the world.
Wait, is this the video? I don't think this is a video.
Real Slavs, we just having fun, but when it's trouble time, we don't joke around. Real Slavs, heels on the ground, squats. Real Slavs, sluts have the best butts. Real Slavs, real Slavs, real Slavs, real Slavs, real Slavs, real Slavs, real Slavs.
Heels on the ground, squats.
Little yachty, little.
This one's not that good though. Slav life. Is it Slav life? You never heard a faker sounding accent? Great. That makes it even better. Ooh, this one? I don't remember. I don't remember anymore.
Tell me what you know about Slav life. What the fuck you know? Work all day, but we party all night. Slav life.
Never mind. I think it was this one, Real Slavs. Yeah. It was just hilarious when I saw this. Can you do the heel on the ground squats? You would have to, right? Alright. What Mr. Edward talking about? Oh, the Russian squat dance are like squatting, kicking one foot at a time forward. That's ridiculous. Break those knees. Memory of a crime I committed. Memory of murder. Do you think Mr. Edgeworth killed? I don't believe it. Not Edgeworth. Some painful memory has been troubling him recently. They'd never take someone's life. Never. You call it simplicity? I don't know if I call it simple. Nick. It's like saying flying is simple. But, yo, hey, how's everyone doing? What do you think of my performance today? I had him swooning the aisles. How, Maya? Swooning me? Oh, yes, I do remember feeling faint. Right on, tell me the truth. It was like love at first sight, right? Right, Nick? He gets plus 20 skill points in all things Russian. That might be true. Well, maybe my heart skipped a beat or two. I think you could do better than that. Come on. I say better in there, dude. Edgy. He's still twitching. You guys should be bowing before me. Yeah, bow before your hero. Present it. Ooh, I was hot in there. Hot. I'm glad someone's happy about how this case is going. Seems to be happy to care about anything I show him. There's no profiles in this chapter. Larry, you really helped out in the trial today. You did. You weren't there, Larry. I'm sure Mr. Edgeworth would have been found guilty. Seriously, Nick. That boat shop caretaker is pretty suspicious, but Edgy ain't off the hook yet. Way to spoil the mood, Larry. Court record? I do have profiles. How to... Where I was sitting, I just seemed pretty edgy. I mean, can you really know he's telling the truth about that night? I don't know, but what I do know is I'm going to believe you two until the end. Us two. Edgeworth and who else? Nah, he means me, right, Nick? Yeah, you, Larry. Not me. But why you, Larry? Huh? Actually, yeah, why me, Nick? Enough of the silent treatment. Uh-oh. Now later on you can present profiles. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do it now. Nick, why do you trust Mr. Edgeworth so much? I mean, he's changed recently, true. When we first met him, he was kind of a jerk, don't you think? You didn't know him back then. Back when he wanted to become a defense attorney. Wait. Was that when you two were classmates? Yes, in grade school. Attack random? Who's he gonna attack? Larry. They saved me. I'll never forget. That's why I became a defense attorney, you know. What? Hey, Larry, what's he talking about? Huh? Sorry, I kind of forgot. Okay, Nick, out with it. I'm gonna hear the story today, and that's final. Okay, it's kind of a long story, so hang in there. It was the very end of the 3rd grade. I was on trial. A class trial. Transmit 9,000 Chromer. In your wildest dreams. A class trial. You remember, Larry? Spring, end of 3rd grade. Kid in our class got his lunch money stolen. Lunch money? Our school is really small. Every month, kids would bring an envelope with money for lunch from home. Huh, I see. Anyway, this kid's envelope disappeared. $38 still inside. Whopping $38. Oh yeah. Now that you mention it, I do remember that. I can see why you'd forget though. You were out of school that day. Anyway.
You're putting
chromers in there. Anyway, the envelope had been stolen during PE class. I was coming down with a cold, so I'd skip PE that day. I was the only one not in class.
$38 is a lot.
So they thought you did it.
Especially for 3rd grade.
Yeah. Kids in our class said I should be put on trial. Trial? I mean, if it's coming from the parents, though. It's not like it's coming out of his allowance or something. Next day, we held the classroom trial with me as the defendant. I didn't do it. Guilty, he did it. Guilty was you. Give him the money back, you're such a meanie. No one will play with him. Just admit it, you did it. You can't hide the truth. Tell us the truth. We're not going to play with you anymore. Yeah, no borrowing from my eraser. He shouldn't be allowed in a relay race or a library committee. Give back 50 cents loaned you. Our bank? Blah, 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 blah. For real. Now, Phoenix, you know you shouldn't steal people's money. It's not right. In the end, even the teacher thought I'd done it. Go over and apologize, Phoenix. I didn't know what was happening. I was so sad I couldn't stop crying. Everyone was staring at me like I'd done it. I tried to apologize. I went to where the boy whose money had been stolen was sitting. That's when it happened. Objection! He shouldn't have to apologize. The only thing that belongs in trial is evidence. Anything else has no place. You should all be ashamed, amateurs. That's right, you 3rd graders, amateurs. He's been rocking that spiky hair since 3rd grade. Miles. You even brought a suit to school? It wasn't you who stole the money, was it? No. And you shouldn't apologize. Everyone's been shouting you did it, but no one has any proof. That is why, Your Honor, this boy is innocent. The Miles. It was your money that was stolen. Yeah, he did it. We don't need proof. Make him say he's sorry. Why don't y'all just shut up?
He got transferred to a private school later, so yeah, no.
Yeah, not only that, but okay, so it was from Miles, whose father was an attorney. $38? Come on. That's like sand for them. This kid's showing up to school in a suit. Why don't y'all just shut up? That's always how it is, everyone ganging up and picking on one person. Just think of how he feels. He said he didn't do it, so he didn't do it. His butts. Very well. I'll replace the money myself. This class trial is over. What the hell? She's gonna replace the money herself? Why? Teachers shouldn't have to do that either. That doesn't make any sense. They don't even get paid, like, enough for bread and water.
$38 can buy like 14 cheeseburgers, 7 medium drinks, and 7 medium fries.
For real, like, the lawyer kid, his dad could probably pay to get no problem. I don't know why the teacher's reaching into her own bank account for that. That's the true crime right there. Alright. I thought the three of us were best friends. Wow, I had no
14
idea.
cheeseburgers.
14 cheeseburgers. Yeah, I had no idea either. I mean, I forgot. That's when I learned what it meant to be alone. Totally alone without a friend in the world. You did a good thing, Larry. Oh, yeah, well. Yeah, that sounds like a impending stomach problem. 14 cheeseburgers for McDonald's. I was lucky that I took the day off school. I've been there. They would have thought I'd done it. So I took it kind of personally, see? If something smells, it's usually the butts. Anyway, Edgeworth and I talked out through the class trial. That's when I heard his father was a defense attorney. I remembered his eyes would shine when he talked about his father. I'm going to become a defense attorney just like my father. Famous defense attorney. And then a few months later, he suddenly transferred to another school. The DL6 incident, right. I'm not sure, but the transfer probably had to do with his father's death. That's so sad. It was several years later when I heard Edgeworth's name again. There was an article about him in the newspaper. A headline was something like, "Dark Suspicions of a Demon Attorney. Fabricating evidence, manipulating testimonies, covering up facts." The article said he'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything. But why? What happened? I mean, that's not the Edgy I used to know at all. That's what I thought too. I tried to get in touch with him, I don't know how many times, but he never replied. I guess he didn't want to see his old friends. I couldn't just drop it though. I wanted to meet him to learn why he had become who he became. That's when I decided that I want to make the text go faster. Jesus Christ, it goes so slow. Okay, there's no option for that. That's when I decided. Wait, you don't mean... That's why. That's why you became a defense attorney? To meet Edgeworth? If I was a defense attorney, I knew he'd meet me whether he wanted to or not. But it skips the animations. Edgeworth believed in me, and I believe in him. He's in pain. No one's on his side. I'm the only one who knows the real Edgeworth. I'm the only one who can help him. I just press enter again. Whoa, Nick. So, is that why you helped me out for free? Yeah. Helped you out because I believe... This guy became an attorney just so he could meet his boyfriend again. And say thank you all those years ago. Now I'm going to go on to become what I really want to become. That's a pretty shitty reason to become an attorney. I understood before he explained. I just kind of assumed, oh, okay. It was pretty cool receiving help from a defense attorney. I want to be like that one day. That's what I thought. But no, it has to be because I want to meet him again in court. Look, what? I helped you because I believed in you. Except I don't remember saying I'd do it for free. Oh, Nick. Nick, we have to save Mr. Edgeworth. If it's the last thing we do, okay? Right, it very well may be. First, there's that rental boat shop caretaker. We need to find out who or what he is. And settle for who. Guess I can clean out some of the evidence I no longer need. Alright, let's go. Thank you, we have less evidence now. Ooh, piling on a lot of stuff. Go. 727 Gold Lake Bar entrance. Oh! Hey, pal, long time no see. Oh, Detective Gumshoe. Close one today, huh? I was so worked up I snapped my tie in half. Sorry about that. No problem, pal. Thanks to you, we now know who really did it.
Say what you want, but the judge is too senile to care. In the courtroom, you can do anything you want. You could probably down 18.5 shots of vodka before the judge steals the vodka from you and drinks it himself. You can revise your testimony 8 times. The prosecution can yell objection just because the defense attorney breathed funny. But if you're the defense attorney, you have to follow every procedure, every law, and if you messed up the evidence, you get penalized.
For real. That's exactly it. That's exactly the whole game in a nutshell. Not to mention that the judge is complicit. Look, I'll make you a promise. I'll have that scoundrel in my custody by trial time tomorrow. Come what may. It's my duty to you as a police officer. Now, I'm off to catch me a criminal. Detective Gumshoe sure is active today. Oh, one other thing. Eek! No one can go into the woods today. Yep. Yep. Forget proving that my guy is... The only way you can prove your guy is innocent is by proving another guy is guilty. The woods? Where Lotta was camping? The woods are off limits to camping, and apparently the park ranger found out. He got pretty mad. No one can go in for a while. Not even police officers. I guess Lotta's in a lot of trouble. Ha ha! Funny, Maya. Anyway, I'll be seeing you tomorrow. December 28th, 27th, Gourd Lake Public Beach. This is why I said the judge is complicit. Just got all those things you just said. He's complicit. I finished off everything. Complicit. Mm-hmm. Eat your veggies. We have a problem. I ate the lunchbox and I'm still hungry. The steel eyesore is missing. How do you redeem something for somebody else? I don't even know how you would do that. Eyesore. Looks like the hot dog stand is closed too. Guess Larry's too busy worrying about Mr. Edgeworth to show up for work. Why do you want VIP and an alt? Does that make any sense? Everything that happened here turned out to be a lie. Gordy was a lie, and the charges against Edgeworth were all lies. Guess you're right. I'm glad all the changes were lies, but still. For real. Let's move to the boat rental shop. Oops. SB/VIP. Are you able to do it? Okay. There you go. And I won't mess up boss fights anymore. He's already VIP. Really? Oh. Mmm. Yep, that makes sense. That makes sense. Hey, what the hell? Where's the... The old caretaker got away. Yep. Never imagined he might be the real murderer. Ahem. I know that clear to throw anywhere. Ah, hello. What might you be doing here? Out for a walk, hmm? Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see? Mr. Grossberg, yeah, that was disgusting. There's no time for idle reminiscing. Mr. Edgeworth's trial ends tomorrow. Oh, that is true, yes. But from what I saw of today's trial, Edgeworth should be fine, right? Well, I'm not sure about that. Oh, what do you mean by all that? Well, I'm not sure. If you find anything out, come by my office at once. I may be able to offer you some assistance. Thanks, bye. What do you think of Mr. Grossberg was doing here anyway? Who knows? For real, what was he doing here? It's kind of sus. September 27th, caretaker's shack. Nobody's home. Hello, hello. Squawk. Hey, it's Polly. Wonder where your owner's gone, Polly. Hello, hello. Squawk. I can't believe he'd run off and leave his poor parrot and fend for herself. Hello, hello. Squawk. Parrot's on repeat. Doesn't look like he used the kitchen much, you're right. I guess the whole pasta restaurant thing was a lie. Well, you thought he was telling the truth? Everything's cold. Looks like he didn't turn his heater on. I guess he hasn't been back here since the trial. Say, Nick, don't people usually put pictures of fish on the wall to boast about them? Yeah, I guess so. You mean pictures of fish they caught, right? Right, but don't all the fish on the wall here look real puny? Yeah, you know what they say. Should have seen the one that got away. Except the one that got away from us was the caretaker, and we did see him. Why do I feel like we're having two different conversations here? Gotta love when that happens. That reminds me, Nick. Polly here knows the number to the safe, right? Yeah, that's right. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1228, squawk. Let's open it, Nick. Come on. I'm sure there isn't any money in there. Aw, but hey. He keeps it locked, right? So there must be something of value in there. I'm not so sure. Okay, Nick, let's see what's in there. I guess there might be a clue or two. Yeah, why would you be hesitant? Just open it. Only thing in here is a letter. You know, you shouldn't sound disappointed about this. A letter. Oh, boring. There's no name or signature on this thing. It's handwritten in very precise, clear letters. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Edgeworth? Nick, why would Mr. Edgeworth's name be on there? How should I know? I'm gonna read the whole thing. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. It also says, this is your last chance. Now is the time to get revenge on the two men who ruined your life. The rest of the letter goes on to describe the murder plot in detail. How to kill Robert Hammond and frame Edgeworth. Calling Edgeworth out on the lake, getting on the boat, firing twice. This is exactly what I figured out today in court. It's all here in perfect detail. What do you think that all means, Nick? I don't know, but it looks like these are instructions for the caretaker. When he killed Robert Hammond and called out Edgeworth, he was following instructions. But who could have written the letter? And what does it mean to get revenge on Miles Edgeworth? Look, I don't know, okay? But But one thing's for certain. This letter is an amazing clue. Oh, shit. Ah! What's wrong? Huh? Oh, never mind. What? Tell me. Just when I saw TV, I remembered. They're showing a Pink Princess special this week. Oh, see? That's why I don't want to tell you. Nothing left in the safe. I wonder why the caretaker didn't take the letter with him. He left in a hurry, right? I don't think he even came back here after the trial. Yeah, because they found out he was guilty. Oh damn, maybe I should take care of Polydick. You probably shouldn't just kidnap her. Police know about her anyway. Jeez, I need a little water. Give me a second. Damn, look at the zoom in on that parrot. It looks so happy. Red eyes. But in the background, it has the white eyes. And it looks sad. The police know about her anyway. I'm sure they'll do something. Yep, KFC. Well, okay. Sorry, Polly. He says I can't take you. Great, now the bird's gonna hate me. Polly want a cracker? That fishing pole looks expensive. Maybe we should bring it to Detective Gumshoe. Don't you think the caretaker would mind? We can't just leave him a metal detector in exchange. Maybe we'd better not. Let's get out of here. Where else can we go? Here we go. We'll present the letter. Detention Center, visitor's room. Look as grim as always. Huh. Edgeworth? I heard a story about the class trial. Class trial? What do you mean? You don't remember? No, I don't. Your lunch money was stolen, wasn't it, in 3rd grade? Lunch money? Oh, alright. Yes, I seem to remember something like that. Nick, I think you're the only one who really remembers. Well, probably the only really mattered to me anyway. Miss Edgeworth, did you know? The trial was the reason Nick became a defense attorney. Ridiculous. Gee, thanks. That said, it does sound like the kind of thing you'd do. You haven't changed a bit, have you, right? So simple, to a fault even. Well, maybe, yeah, but I think you changed too much, Edgeworth. Perhaps. Why prosecute? Edgeworth, why did you become a prosecutor anyway? You used to look up to your dad. You said you wanted to be a defense attorney, right? I couldn't let myself deny reality like you. What do you mean? My father was taken from me, and you want me to defend criminals? I'm sorry, right? But I'm not that good of a person. One suspect was apprehended in your father's murder, right? Yes, the man trapped in the elevator with my father. His name was Yanni Yogi. He had to be the shooter any way you look at it.
Wake up, new stream avatars meta about to drop.
Oh shit. You found a strat? He was found innocent.
FC.
That defense attorney got him off the hook. That would be Robert Hammond. On that day, 15 years ago, 3 of us were trapped in the elevator for 5 hours. When we were rescued, we all suffered oxygen deprivation. You lost all memory of the murder. Lost your memory. Even now, I can't recall what happened in that elevator. That was the crux of Yogi's attorney's argument in court. He claimed Yanni Yogi had not of sound mind due to the oxygen deprivation. Yogi was released due to a lack of evidence innocent. I mean, there's been a lack of evidence every single time. And that's like the most conclusive one. That's when I changed my mind. I started to hate defense attorneys. Haha, yikes. I would have to restart SpeakerBot. Restarting it. Alright, you should have a voice now. He's my teacher and a man who deserves respect. I learned everything I know in the courtroom techniques courtroom techniques. So he's like my sister was to you, Nick. He's a perfectionist in all things. In court, in his personal life, he's obsessed with doing everything perfectly. Perfectly, huh? In all the cases he has taken on, none were left unsolved. And not one was declared innocent ever. But, well, that's... I know. It's possible some of the suspects were indeed innocent. However, it is impossible for us to accurately determine that in every case. All Von Karma does is his job to find the suspects guilty perfectly. In any case, it's nigh well impossible to find a weakness in him. Should a weakness appear, he would do everything in his power to make it go away. Yeah, what if the guy's innocent though? It seems like he doesn't really care about that. Edgeworth, what he's saying is true. You're headed for a guilty sentence tomorrow. He's right. Now's the time to praise the enemy. Now's no time to praise the enemy, Mr. Edgeworth. It's a strange situation in which I find myself, I'll admit.
RNG.
He's shaken.
If he scowls at the priest, it's over.
Scowl. Edgeworth, see this letter? This came out of the safe in the shack where that boat rental caretaker lives. I see. Revenge on me? Who's that old guy anyway? I don't think so. I don't know. Could he be an innocent defendant? You got declared guilty or something? Nice, right? But I don't remember that old man. Not at all.
Although I did good on Hard Boss 2 people.
Nice. So he's following this letter then, which means there was someone else behind it.
1/5 health remaining.
Now it's time to get the revenge on the two men who ruined your life. Two men, meaning myself and Robert Hammond. House says this is your last chance. Last chance. Wait, maybe. He's talking about the statute of limitations on the DL6 incident. Wait, is that old man?
If I
He's
say
Yogi.
boss with TDS, it starts it.
That's funny. Yogi. Could he be Yogi? Yogi? The suspect in the DL6 incident, the one who was found innocent. Yeah, he's the one that killed your dad, and now he's trying to put you in prison. Ridiculous. Yanni Yogi was a court bailiff at the time. We just happened to be in the elevator together 15 years ago. Oh, he was a bailiff. The quake was incredibly strong.
Wait a second. No way this works.
What, you have an idea? Before I knew it, everything was dark. We were there for so long, it felt like forever. The air thinned, and the darkness closed in on us in that little box. We became unsettled. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out. Help. Get us out. Don't shout. You'll just use up more oxygen. That's all I remember. When I came to, I was in the hospital bed staring up at the ceiling. In court, Yanni Yogi's mental condition was called into question. They claimed the oxygen deprivation and distress had caused temporary insanity. And then the claim passed the court and Yanni was found innocent. Huh, but isn't that strange? This letter tells him to get revenge on Edgeworth. Why would he want to take revenge on you? Right. Yeah. There's something that's been
There is
troubling me
2%
these last
chance
few
this
days.
works.
Well, 2% is better than 0. Just like the drop rate on your guy. I didn't know whether or not I should tell you. You mean the nightmare? Nightmare I've had. Memory of a crime that I committed. Crime you committed. Memory of a murder. Yes. Speak. I think the time has come to tell all. The last 15 years I've had the same dream almost every night. I wake up in a fearful sweat every time. What kind of dream? It's a dream about my father's killing in the dark. Help! I can't breathe! Quiet! I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. I want to get out! Help! Get us out! Don't shout, you'll just use up more oxygen. I can't breathe. You're using up my air. What? Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Oh, what? What are you? Stop breathing my air. No, father. He's attacking father. Then I see the pistol lying by my feet. I don't know if it was evidence from that day in court or the bailiffs. And today as I pick up the pistol. Get away! Get away from my father! Bang. He shot his father. Damn. And with that scream, I wake. It's a bone-chilling scream. A scream that rung my ears for the past 15 years. It's funny because I said this before. He's the one that shot his father, isn't he? But that's just a dream, right? Right? That thought is the only thing that has kept me sane for the last 15 years. What if I'm wrong? What if it's real? They say that sometimes people shut out the memories in self-defense. Maybe it was I who killed my father. What? If you think about it that way, this letter makes sense. Get your revenge on Miles Edgeworth. Think about it. Yogi was really innocent. That's why he wanted revenge against me. Wait, Edgeworth, you mean it was me? I was a true criminal of DL6. I shot my father. But who would send this...
recursivity.
Oh, no recursion for you? Unfortunate. Who would send this guy the letter, though? Who else knew? This is bad. What are we gonna do, Nick? What can we do? I don't know. I don't think there's anything we can do, like it or not. If there's someone else who knows a lot about the DL6 incident, maybe.
Although I still have quite the
There is
combo.
Nix. There is someone else who knows about DL6. And let's go see him right now. That's good. You have quite the combo. Let's see if you can beat him with 2. Grossberg's Law Offices. Oh, Mr. Grossberg. Ah, hello there. What is wrong? You look troubled. No kidding. I can't believe you're not. My. Just calm down and tell me what's happened. Hmm? It's Mr. Edgeworth. He... She's crying. She's crying. I see. So Edgeworth dreamt he shot his own father. It's only a dream. Only a dream. I wonder. What? If that's the case, then why do you two look so troubled, hmm? Well... Also consider this. Yogi quite certainly holds up a deep grudge against Miles Edgeworth. So deep he'd want to frame him for murder. This leads me to surmise that Mr. Edgeworth's dream was not a dream, it was real, as you imagined. Miles Edgeworth threw the pistol to save his father. The pistol fired, and the deed was done. No, I don't believe it. Yogi was suspected of murder, and his career as a bailiff was irrevocably wrecked. Thus he sought revenge on Miles Edgeworth. This was his last chance,
Scrat
of
has
course, with the
potential, but
statute
not
of
on lost
limitations
hearts
so
of 2
close.
people.
Gregory Edgeworth. What do you know about Gregory Edgeworth's father? He was a defense attorney without a peer. Sounds true, right, but it's true. Well, he may have had one peer now that I think about it. Your mentor, Mia Fey. My sister. Winning. Gregory Edgeworth was very disapproving of Mr. Von Karma's techniques. That no surprise. Von Karma is an extreme man. Forged testimonies and evidence are nothing to him. The result, he has a perfect record in court. To meet him, Gregory Edgeworth tried to call attention to his methods. And he lost. He died in despair, as it were. I see. Spirit medium. When Gregory Edgeworth was killed, the police called on a spirit medium. That was your mother, Misty Fey. I am Gregory Edgeworth. I have been killed. The one who shot me was the bailiff, Yanni Yogi. Yet Yogi was found innocent. That's when my mother left us. Everyone called her a fraud. That's right, everyone thought she was, you see. Yet now that I think about it, it seems the one who lied to Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. One who lied was Gregory Edgeworth's ghost. Gregory Edgeworth must have known who shot him. I don't believe it. Oh, I don't believe it. So you're saying he falsified his testimony? That Edgeworth's dad lied to protect his own son? It's only a possibility, mind you, but a possibility nonetheless. Goddamn. Alright, we got a lot of stuff happening. 1 day left, Nick. Yeah, I know. Well, no time to waste. Let's get going. What do you mean, let's get going? We already died.
Monkey.
Monkey. Well, had any good ideas? This is all tied to DL6, since we better find out as much as we can before the murder tomorrow. Okay. Well, I mean, we got a letter. A document, if you will. Oops. No. I don't want to talk. Boom. Let's see what happens here. December 27th, Police Department, Criminal Affairs. Looks like that Gumshoe hasn't gone back yet. Gumshoe, he won't be coming back today. Oh, really? He said there was some guy he had to arrest by tomorrow. Boat shop caretaker. He shouted something about catching him if it's the last thing I do, pal. Good luck, Gumshoe. Last thing if I do, pal. Alright, we'll go back here, I guess. Nope. Okay. Nothing new, so we'll go back here to Grossberg and show him. I guess we'll show him the thing. Oh ho! So this is the letter. It does seem Yogi was following this letter when he killed Hammond. Why kill Robert Hammond? Hammond was a skilled defense attorney, but he defended clients not for their sake, but for his own. For his own sake, he never trusted his clients, that one. The only thing that he trusted was his own ability. But he got his client found innocent, so why should it matter? Actually, my dear, it's quite different. He won that innocent verdict for no one but himself. Yogi was a free man, but socially he was ruined. You'll understand soon enough. Wait. What is it? This letter. I've seen this handwriting somewhere before, a long time ago. Whose handwriting was this? Do you have an idea who wrote this? It's Karma? Is it Karma? I mean, it is very, very neat. I would think it's Karma. Could it be Manfred von Karma? Von Karma? Why would he have something to do with this? He was involved with the murder that happened when his father got, Miles's father got murdered. He was fighting against that guy too. So he's closing all loose ends? Finding a way to get Miles out of there? Oh, well, I'm not sure. Von Karma, Von Karma. Wait, you're right, my boy. This is Von Karma's handwriting. I'm sure of it. I used to see it all the time in court reports. What? But
Well,
that
if
means...
only I gave that tree instead of trying to live.
Oh my god, you're actually getting close. Oh my god. Rip.
I woulda won.
You got turned into french fries, rip. The one who told Mr. Yogi to kill was... Correct, Manfred von Karma himself. What does this mean then? Why would von Karma want to frame Edgeworth? If it truly was von Karma who wrote the letter, then he would know the truth. He would know that Miles Edgeworth had accidentally killed his own father. You'll say as much tomorrow in court, I should think. You press the point until the court files Miles Edgeworth guilty. Oh no. How could Karma know about Mr. Edgeworth's past like that? Even Mr. Edgeworth thought it was just a nightmare. That I do not know. Yet I do know that von Karma is both persistent and a perfectionist. He may be seeking to satisfy a grudge against Gregory Edgeworth by hunting his son. What do you mean? It was 15 years ago. Von Karma met Gregory Edgeworth in court, and von Karma did win, but he didn't make it through the trial unscarred. What happened in the trial between Edgeworth and von Karma? Von Karma got the guilty verdict he wanted. He won the trial, but Gregory Edgeworth accused von Karma of faulty evidence. And though he lost the trial, Mr. Edgeworth's accusation stood. Faulty evidence? It was the only penalty von Karma has ever received in his career as a prosecutor. Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for von Karma. He took a vacation for several months after that, you see. A vacation? Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in his many years of prosecuting. Really? He doesn't take vacations? Like go to sea or mountains? Don't tell me he's never been to Europe. You have strange ideas about vacations, Maya. In any case, that was the only time he took a vacation from work. I believe the penalty upset him quite a lot. Odd. If he wanted to keep a perfect record so badly, why would he take such a long vacation? What do we do, Nick? Von Karma is going to bring up DL6. You can bet on it. What if Mr. Edgeworth pleads guilty to DL6? I won't let him. It sounds like he was trying to erase as much evidence as possible of his wrongdoings. Is his quote-unquote vacation. Yes, Mr. Wright. I hate to say this, but even accidental murder is murder, you know. I know that. I just believe Edgeworth's innocent. I can't believe he'd kill someone. But Nick, Mr. Edgeworth admits it to himself. His father must have lied to protect him from beyond the grave. I don't care. I know he's not guilty. Mr. Wright? If you say so, I suppose I could check again. The police files might hold something of interest. Mr. Grossberg, thank you. I can't promise everything. In fact, I think the chances of finding something are slim. I understand. The police materials, Police materials? Okay. 727, Police Department Criminal Affairs. There's hardly anyone here. Everyone must be out looking for the old guy, Yogi. Ah, it's you. I don't think I'm sure he'll be coming back today. He's staying out late looking for someone. Yeah.
Time for funny sprite.
Oh no, Mr. Von Karma is in there now. You can go in as long as he's... Von Karma, yeah, he just arrived actually. Von Karma's in the records room. Nick, let's hurry. I thought they were repeating dialogue, but nope. Police Department records room. Dusty as always. We were only here just yesterday. I'm sure they hadn't taken time to clean. What's wrong, Nick? Nothing. Von Karma cleaned. I was just noticing that he isn't here. Von Karma. The open one. He left in a hurry. Huh? One of the drawers here is open. Someone must have been looking at it recently. Label says unsolved cases evidence. Unsolved cases. Nick, the file for DL6 is completely empty. What? What are you doing in here? Look at this guy. He looks like a hawk. Von Karma? You! How do you know my name? Huh? Have we met? What are you saying? We see each other every day, don't we? We're Miles Edgeworth's defense team. Defense team? I beg your pardon. You see, I rarely remember defense attorneys. They're like bugs to me, needless things to be crushed. I can see how this guy was Edgeworth's mentor. Jesus. Edgeworth. Mr. Edgeworth is your student, right? A romanticist who still can't shed that veneer of amateurism. Just like his father, always second rate. Mr. Von Karma, you had an axe to grind with Mr. Gregory Edgeworth, didn't you? Me, a grudge against a mere defense attorney.
1/10
Because he dealt a blow to your otherwise perfect trial record? So close, yet so far. Huh. So you did, but what I don't get is, why did you take his son under your wing afterwards? The son of your most bitter rival. That, my dear attorney, is none of your business. Tomorrow will be the last day of the trial. It's been a while since I've had a defense attorney last this long. Still, you will lose in the end. Miles Edgeworth, I will admit his own guilt. His guilt of 15 years ago, you mean? You're quite the researcher. If you've done your homework so well, then certainly you must understand. You know that Miles Edgeworth will tell the court tomorrow. We were right. So Von Karma is going to bring up DL6 in court tomorrow. Present. Why would I show this to him? I don't want to show him this. I wouldn't want to show this to him, but I'm going to show it anyway. Mr. Von Karma, have a look at this. This was you, wasn't it? You instructed Yanni Yogi to commit the murder. Yanni Yogi. How many years has it been since I've heard him called by that name? He's a fool. I told him to burn it after he read it. So you admit it? You wrote Mr. Yogi that letter. Yes, my dear defense attorney. Thank you for taking the trouble to bring it to me. You've saved me from a lot of needless hassle. What? Nick, what is that thing? Stun gun. For self-defense, usually. Indeed. 600,000 bolts will course through your body like a dog touching an electric fence. 600 that? Oh, don't worry. People don't die from it usually. Now give me the letter. No. No. Oh, what are you? Nick, run. Oh, shit. She got shocked. Oh, Mia's gonna be back now. Her body's being pushed to the limit. Maya. Out of my way. Whoa. How would they both just get stunned so easily? Just run. You're in a precinct, for the love of God. Ah, he got us. The letter is gone, of course. And he took the DL6 evidence, all of it. Back to having no clues. Wait, Maya jumped first. Maya, she okay? Maya. Maya, open your eyes. Maya. The letter. Did he take it? Huh? Oh yeah, are you okay? I couldn't stop him. I jumped fast as I could, but one shot from that thing knocked me out cold. I'm useless. I'm no good as a lawyer or medium. I can't even call my sister. Not even now when we need her the most. I wish I'd woken up at all. Oh. Maya. Girl, there has to be some way I can help her. I better do something about her self-confidence first. Maya? She's holding something. What is that? A bullet? DL6 evidence. Number 7, taken from the heart of Gregory Edgeworth. I remember. Von Karma was holding this when Maya jumped at him. DL6, bullet stashed in a pocket. I'll prove it to you, Maya. You're most definitely not useless. I'll prove it to you in court tomorrow. Oh shit. Oh shit. The strat is getting ripped. Rippity rap, 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 rap. December 28th, 9:51 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 2. Bard sucks. I thought it was the one with the trees. This is it, Judgment Day. Today, things are going to get settled at last. A lot of things. Whoa! What's the big
Bard is
idea?
only good in 3
Sorry,
to
Nick.
4 people.
I only touched your shoulder. I guess the shock hasn't worn off from the run-in with the stun gun yesterday.
Druid is
Anyhow,
trees.
today is the last day of the trial. Good luck, Nick. Oh, Druid is the trees. Oh, sure, that makes sense. Yeah, thanks, Maya. Edgeworth. Edgeworth is looking glum as always. I hope Bon Karma doesn't push him too hard. Whoa! What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry. I just thought I'd cheer you up with a pat on the back. Maya, maybe you should go outside and discharge. Right, good idea. She's gonna come back as Mia. Try not to electrocute anyone on your way out. Whoa, yeah, pal. What's gone into that girl? Detective Gumshoe. Morning, Mr. Edgeworth. Good morning. How'd it go, Detective? Have no fears. Promise I captured our runaway caretaker. I just brought him in. Took all night, pal. Thanks, Detective Gumshoe. You must be tired. Actually, after that shock I got on the way in, I feel pretty good. Yogi said he's forgotten his own name. That has to be a lie. Why would he want revenge on Edgeworth if he couldn't remember his past? He does remember, and I'm gonna prove it. Here we go. It's probably the last part of the chapter. Mr. Perfect isn't going to be perfect anymore.
Bard is just worst priest.
Go worst priest. You know what we could do? It would take a hell of a lot of work, but there can be unique classes as well. I just don't know how you do it, I guess. You can have unique classes, and they can have their own unique skills, and you can customize it quite a bit.
Too bad I don't have stream avatars. I would so do that.
I mean, if I give you the executable for it, it should work, right? I would think so. Or we could just make a game. A stream game. You know, a stream game is something that we could also build. With the ideas. Like, Stream Avatar is a stream game that streamers use. We could also release something on Steam. I just don't know what it'd be, but, you know. This looks pretty good. Court is now in session for the trial of Miles Edgeworth. The defense attorney is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is ready.
If I beat this in 2 people, you gotta make a harder difficulty.
Yep, I remember. Right, very well. We have reached the final day of the proceedings in this trial. I ask that the prosecution submit decisive evidence. Understood. He's talking, he's responding. Don't be awed at the silence by every little thing he says. Very well, Mr. Von Karma. Your opening statement. Right. Thanks, Detective. Thanks to Detective Gumshoe's efforts, the boat rental shop caretaker has been arrested. In yesterday's trial, the defense asserted that the caretaker was the murderer. However, the caretaker has yet to confirm this. I would like to ask the defense to cross-examine him as much as necessary. Very well. Please bring the witness into courtroom. Wow, he's actually letting me cross-examine as much as I want. Ladies and gentlemen of the court, I believe you all remember our witnesses. He lives in the boat rental shop on the lake from where he witnessed the incident. In addition, he has currently lost memory of his name and identity. Witness, why did you run away yesterday? The witness was not running away, as he will now testify. I see. Very well, please begin your testimony. Pop. I left court. because he didn't remember he was in court. I'm really sorry about just leaving yesterday like I did. But I wasn't running away or nothing. I went to buy some food for Polly, see? I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. I mean, I'd need one of those motive things, right? I don't got one. So my testimony yesterday stands as is. Very well. Let's begin the cross-examination, shall we? He has to know his name. Yanni Yogi. You're Yanni Yogi and I'm gonna prove it. Press! Hold it! I call you said running away and not just leaving. You heard Larry's testimony and realized you were in danger. RNG manip. Now, Mr. Wright, there's no need to rush to conclusions. As I said, the witness was not running away. Listen to the testimony. He sure seems relaxed. In fact, they both do. I wasn't running away or nothing. Hold it! Then why did you leave? He's just about to say why. It's so hard for you to just sit quietly and listen when someone is talking. If I sat quietly, Edgeworth would be guilty in 3 minutes. I went to buy some food for Polly. Hold it. Food? Well, Polly's a bit of a gourmand, you see? She only eats these high-quality bird pellets from France. They only have them in the big pet shop downtown. But you weren't arrested until this morning. Why did you go back to the caretaker's shack? Oh, well, I kinda got lost, you see? The witness has trouble remembering things sometimes. When the police apprehended him, he was on his way back to the shack. Yeah, right, nice try, Von Karma. No one's gonna believe that. Ooh, I see. So you was lost. Please, Your Honor, come to your senses. I figured I got nothing to do with this incident anyhow. Hold it! You lost much of your memory, is that correct? Yep, it seems like it. And how could you know you didn't have anything to do with the incident? Or maybe you're lying about not having your memory. You know exactly who you are.
Prosecution team.
For real, always part of the prosecution team. He's complicit. The witness had testified quite clearly that he has no memory of who he is. If you claim he's lying, the court will show proof. Grr, how am I supposed to prove what's going on in that old codger's head? That's impossible. Humph, I'm glad you come to your senses, Mr. Well, witness, please continue. I need one of those motive things, yeah? How can you say you had no motive? I'd say you do. You had a grudge against Edgeworth and the victim, Robert Hammond. That's why you took revenge on them, right? This guy snatched the goddamn letter. Please don't make me repeat myself, Mr. Wright. This witness has no memory of anything beyond several years ago. You can't hold a grudge, it's impossible.
Can read your thoughts.
I know, right? But to prove he's lying about the memory. Might I say something, Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. You've been saying the same thing now over and over. You've been calling the witness memory of the past lack thereof in question. But does this really have anything to do with the current case? Yes, it does. Of course, Your Honor. The witness has said he has nothing to do with this case and no motive. Both these statements are lies. Lies! Order, order. Mr. Wright, that is a serious problem with your claim. Or are you saying you know who the witness is? Of course, Your Honor. Ho ho, now this is interesting. I would like to know myself, so who is he? Don't play dumb bum karma. Mr. Wright, please tell us the witness's name. His name is Yanni Yogi, a former court bailiff. Yogi, that name seems familiar. Oh, Yanni Yogi from the DL6 incident. It figures the judge would have heard of it. He's back. Wait. Oh my god, did you actually beat it?
Two can play at that game.
I can't believe you actually beat it. Unbelievable. You beat it with 2 people? You beat a hard boss with 2? Ridiculous. Unbelievable. That's actually pretty crazy.
Harder difficulty, please.
Alright, well, we'll work on it later. When I do one of those stream days where I'm working on the stream itself, we'll work on a harder boss too. I can't believe you do it too, that's ridiculous. But what does this mean? Your Honor, if this man, Mr. Yogi,
Damn, that was fun.
then he has a clear motive.
And that's the limit.
Yeah, I don't think you can do it with 1. Unless you just play one of those, what was it? The druids and stack trents on yourself? Does that even do anything? Just. Jumping to conclusions again, Mr. Wright. This man, the witness, Yanni Yogi, fascinating. However, how do you propose to prove this to the court? This is a court of law, as you may recall. You need proof. And allow me to repeat once more that the witness lost his memory. This is it. I have to do this now. If I can't prove he's Yogi right here, right now, then I got nowhere else to go.
Treants, look at how much you healed. So, for example, you
Nick,
heal X amount.
how are you gonna prove it? How are you gonna prove that he's Yanni Yogi?
60% of X to boss.
Let's actually try it simple. Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. It's pretty busted. Your Honor, please take this man's fingerprints. Then we'll compare them to the fingerprints on file of the Yanni Yogi 15 years ago. I see, that makes sense. Tisk. Huh? I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. Why? The witness has no fingerprints. What? What, no fingerprints? You see, before I worked as a caretaker, I worked at a chemical plant. I burned my fingers working with the stuff. Yep. What? Yogi, you sneak. You burned your fingerprints to hide of your past. Well, the witness has no fingerprints. I guess we will not be able to prove his identity. No. Tisk. Well, what will you do, Mr. Wright? Seems the case has been decided, no. No. I know what happened. I know everything. I just can't prove it. But no, I can't let it end like this. I can't lose. There has to be another way. There is no one who can testify as to who this witness is. No one. Nick, what are you gonna do? I didn't even consider that he might have erased his fingerprints. What do I do? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright. Druid has a move that heals 5 to 9 per turn, but also has a bare ability that buffs healing by 60% to itself, so... he can't survive anything with that. I like he'd remember everything now for the game. Perhaps he likes to cross-examine his parrot for a little comic relief. Yeah, very funny. You're a sore winner, Von Karma. Wait a second. The parrot. Cross-examine his parrot? Yeah, his parrot can talk. What is it, Nick? No, you're not going to. Your Honor. The defense would like to take Mr. Von Karma up on his proposal. Take Mr. Von Karma up? Oh my, proposal. Exactly, Your Honor. I would like to cross-examine the witness' pet parrot. Order. Well, what do you think, Mr. Von Karma? Need you ask? This is a farce, I object.
ACC has such stream lag.
That is weird. Wait a second. You were the one who suggested I cross-examine the parrot, Von Karma. I have the right to do as you suggested. Alright, wait, give me a second. You tried refreshing and it still lagged to hell? I have a right to do as you suggested. That's right. We're gonna eat some chocolate. Chocolate? He's not too happy about this. Oh, if you're so desperate, then please be my guest. Oh, we got acceptance. Of course, should you go through with this? Nothing comes from it. I hope you're ready for the consequences. Nick, this is crazy. Well, still want to go on through your little game. Yes. Let's take the parrot to the stand. I'll cross-examine her, Your Honor. Okay. This is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Von Karma's rigged every person's testimony, every piece of evidence. Except the parrot. She's my last chance. At least I think so. Bill is bringing the parrot. I like how the parrot was already here. That's quite a bird. Please tell us your name. Name. The witness is ignoring me. It must hurt to be ignored by a bird. Very well, your witness. Who is your owner? Please testify for us. Hello, quack. Certainly the most concise testimony we've had so far. Very well, begin your cross-examination. Please, no. Begin your cross-examination. What are you gonna do, Nick? I don't know. What do we do, Maya? Who is your owner? Hello, Squawk. Let's press it. Hold it! Witness, you can't just say hello and expect us to get anywhere. I want you to testify. Maya, you talked to her. Right. What do I say? What's the safe number? Maybe I'll get her to say the number on the safe. The safe? Why? Let's just try to get her to say anything, okay? Polly, what was the number on the safe to the shack? There we go. Oh, thank you for the cheer for her. That's the amount of brain cells. That's 8 is 2 cheer fours, 8 brain cells. That's the amount of cells the brain has. That's the amount of brain cells the bird has in the judge. Yes, the bird does have more brain cells than the judge. That is a true statement. 1228, Squawk. Boy, what a reckless parrot. Well, Mr. Wright, you aren't claiming that this number has something to do with the caretaker. Actually, it does. That's why I had her say it. Ha! Ridiculous. How can the number to the safe tell us who the caretaker is? Show us your proof. What could you possibly link that this number has to the caretaker's true identity? Hold up. I mean, I don't know what's gonna get him to say everything, but what I do know is I pulled out that note from this asshole, Von Karma, to Yami Yogi, telling him to kill the guy and you could frame him. We went to the precinct, in the evidence room. He took the note from us, and we were able to grab his bullet from him when he was stealing evidence. Press enter to check a moment. File on the DL6 incident. Hold on, wait. What was the number? It was 122 what? 122. Oh shit, what was the number? It was 122 something. 1228, yeah. 1228, that's the date. Yep. 1228. There we go. It was the date of the thing. Take that! DL6 case file. What's the objection you have with that case? Mr. Wright, where in the file is something relating to the safe number? Case summary. Victim data, suspect data. Case summary. It's on the case summary page. Case summary, specifically the date on which the DL6 incident occurred. The date of the incident, December 28th. That's today's date, 15 years ago. And the number on that safe is 1228. Ah, use the date of the DL6 incident as the number for his safe, Your Honor. That's how important that date was to him. I see, it certainly is an interesting coincidence. It's not a coincidence. People often do set their secret numbers to dates. This is not tangible proof. I set my ATM card's number to 0001 because I am number 1. It has nothing to do with the date, nothing. What an asshole. Indeed. Alone is a little weak for evidence in murder trial. We would need some other corroborating evidence. What am I gonna do to find that? Nick, we're getting closer. One more. If we could just get one more piece of evidence. Right, but what? Very well, witness. You may continue. His brain cell's turning on and off. ... Well, I guess we should try out to get more information. We need to show the judge that her owner is Mr. Yogi. Hello, squawk! Hold it, parrot! Witness, you can't just expect... Okay, let's talk again. What's your name? Maybe I should get her to say her name. Polly, what's your name? Polly, squawk. Mr. Wright, I think we've established that this parrot's name is Polly. Does that have anything to do with her owner's identity? Of course! Yes, it does! Ha! Fascinating. You claim that the parrot's name will prove her owner's identity, then show us this proof. Nick, don't you think you're taking bluffing a little too far? Listen, we're not here to answer the question of who is the caretaker. We're here to prove that he is Yanni Yogi. All we have to do is tie the name Polly to Yogi. Your Honor. The proof that the parrot's name reveals the caretaker's identity is... Bam, 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 bam. Hold on, wait. Let's check back in the case file. I mean, it would be related, right? Aaron, the elevator was oxygen depleted at the time of the incident. No clues found on the scene. Gregory Edgeworth, victim data page. Okay, defense attorney trapped in elevator returning from last trial with son, Miles Edgeworth, age 9. 1 bullet found in the heart. The murder weapon was fired twice. Suspect data. Court bailiff trapped in elevator with Edgeworth's. Memory lost due to oxygen deprivation after his arrest. Fiance Polly Jenkins committed suicide. Oh, damn. There you go. Suspect data. DL6 case file. That's quite a large file you have there. Which page is proof on then? Show us, or stop wasting our time. Very well, Mr. Wright. Please show us the page. Where in the file is the information connected in this parrot's name? Suspect data. It's on the suspect data page. This page is all the information about Yanni Yogi. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See?
Convinced it wouldn't work how I wanted it.
Yeah, he just slides around. Yeah. I was a little unsure too on doing the speeds, but it seems to have a good balance. Yeah. Right after he was arrested, his fiancée committed suicide. See? Indeed, it does say that, yes. What was his fiancée's name? Polly Jenkins.
That's
Polly.
how he walks in game.
Exactly, Your
Kind of.
Honor. He wanted to remember the name of his fiancée who had committed suicide. That's why he named his parrot after her. I see, I guess that's impossible. Objection. Bah, a mere coincidence, that's all. My granddaughter has a dog she calls Phoenix. Well, Mr. Phoenix Wright, does it make you my granddaughter's fiancé? She's only 7 years old. Wait, did he say dog? How did that become fiancé? That's enough. I think we've reached a conclusion here. This is a mere coincidence, that's all. Parrot equals fiance. Dog equals fiance. Life equals fiance. True, that is a possibility. However, two coincidences at the same time seems more like a pattern to me. What are you saying? Summon the caretaker of the boat shop immediately. Oh, his voice changed. Wake up. Witness, tell us your name. Wait, this witness, he doesn't remember. No, it's okay. Oh, shit. I've accomplished what I wanted to do. I am done. Nick, he looks totally different. This is the real Yogi, I think, finally. He's been acting feeble to hide his true identity. Acting for 15 years. Well, let me ask you again. Please state your name for the court. My name is Yanni Yogi. 15 years ago, I served as a bailiff in this very court. Goddamn. He's standing firm, too. He's about to lose. Mr. Perfect. Order, order. Yanni Yogi. So it was you who killed Robert Hammond and tried to frame Miles Edgeworth for his death? Yes, it was me. I did it. They put me on the witness stand 15 years ago.
His shoulder
Robert
span
Hammond.
suddenly grew in seconds.
I know, for real. All men around the world want to know his one secret. Robert Hammond, he said. I was mentally unsound. He told me it would make me innocent, get me off the hook. So, I pretended to have brain damage. I was innocent, really, but he didn't believe me. We won the trial, but I lost everything. I lost my job, my fiancé, my social standing. Then this year, 15 years later, the package arrived. It was a letter and a pistol. The plan was written out with careful detail. It was a plan for me to take revenge on the people who ruined my life. I didn't care who had sent it. This guy's sweating right now. He is sweating. I can feel him sweating. I thought this was my chance. After 15 years, this was it. Finally, a chance to have my revenge on Robert Hampden and Miles Edgeworth. I have no regrets. Wait a moment. Revenge against Miles Edgeworth? What do you mean? I'm not at liberty to speak on that matter. Why don't you ask Mr. Edgeworth yourself? Anyway, I admit it. I was the one who killed Robert Hammond. This guy lost the case. On karma, where is Mr. Yogi? Under arrest, Your Honor. I saw no room for error in his confession. Then the defendant, Miles Edgeworth, is innocent in this case, at least. Very well. Will the defendant please take the stand? Oh my god, defendant on the stand. We haven't seen this. There are very few mysteries left unsolved. Still, you're cleared of suspicion for this particular case, so I would like to pass judgment on the murder of Mr. Robert Hammond. Any objections? I don't believe it. Why isn't Von Karma saying anything? Very well. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth, not guilty. I like how we went from guilty, gavel smack, to not guilty in the same case. That is all. This court is adjourned. What the hell? Did someone just say objection? It wasn't on karma. Wait, but that means no. Edgeworth, Your Honor, I object to your judgment. What do you mean? I'm not innocent at all. As we've heard, Yanni Yogi killed Robert Hammond in the revenge. But revenge for what?
That Von Karma's smile was insane.
I didn't see a smile. Wait, he smiled? Holy shit, wait. I gotta rewind, wait. Boom, boom.
He had such a ducking smile.
I didn't see it. Oh. He did say he was gonna say it today. He wasn't wrong. Nick, Edgeworth is trying to confess. He's going to say he's guilty. He's going to tell them that he was the murderer in the DL6 incident. He's going to tell them he killed his own dad. Oh, what do I do? Raise an objection. Objection! The judgment has already been passed. I object to Edgeworth's outburst. Didn't something like this happen yesterday too? I believe a certain witness raised an objection after a guilty verdict was passed. He was just salty. That would be Larry. We must hear this new statement. We must hear Miles Edgeworth. He's right. We have a duty to hear Mr. Edgeworth out. God damn it. For 15 years, I've had a recurring dream. I've had a nightmare. A nightmare. That's what I've fully told myself. But now I know it wasn't a dream. Yanni Yogi wasn't the killer. You mean in the incident where your father died? God damn it, Larry. From the distance of the shot, it wasn't suicide either. Everything was as clear as day. The murderer, the criminal in the DL6 incident, it was me. Your Honor, I confess my guilt. I am guilty for DL6, the statute of limitations of which ends today. The culprit is me. Who is he pointing at? Order, order. This is certainly unexpected. The defendant declared innocent is confessing up to a different crime. The crime for which the statute of limitations runs out today. Not really sure how I should deal with this. Bah! It's obvious. We hold a trial right here, right now. We tried this man for his crime 15 years ago. When he was an elementary school kid? I think I would like to have a 5-minute recess. During this time, I will consider the appropriate course of action to take. Court is adjourned. 5 minutes is enough for that? December 28th. Lobby number 2. I'm sorry, Wright. I've just wasted all your effort. Mr. Edgeworth, I just don't believe it, sir. Maybe the judges compete. Senile ass is questioning it, yeah. I mean, you killed your dad. I don't want to believe in myself, detective, but it's the truth. I deserve to be punished. Murder is murder, no matter what the circumstances. It's 4 a.m. for you? This is crazy, just crazy. Nick, what are you doing, huh? Oh, I was just reading through the court record once more. I'm getting my case ready. Your case for what? Huh? Isn't it obvious? I'm gonna prove that Miles Edgeworth is innocent. What are you talking about, pal? He just admitted to it. He confessed that he did it in court. I'm sorry, Edgeworth, but I don't believe your nightmare. What? It's just a dream. It's not real. The truth right here in this court record. In any case, tighten your belts. The real fight is just beginning. I'll prove you're innocent. Trust me. Right. December 28th, 2:30 p.m. District Court, courtroom number 3. Now then, I would like to resume our trial. Judge, Miles Edgeworth has admitted to his own guilt. He has confessed his crime. Let us begin by hearing his testimony. Then, though pointless, let the defense do their cross-examining. The statute of limitations on DL6 runs out today. Though it's unconventional for me, I'd like to run this one by the book. I see. Do you have any disagreements? No, Your Honor. Von Karma, you knew this was going to happen from the very beginning, didn't you? Very well. Will Miles Edgeworth take the stand? Will the witness state his name and profession? Miles Edgeworth. I am a prosecuting attorney. Mr. Edgeworth, 15 years ago, you mistakenly killed your father, Gregory Edgeworth. Is this correct? It is correct. Then testify about this matter to the court. When Edgeworth was telling me about his dream yesterday, I noticed something. One detail didn't quite fit. That would be the key, but only if I can get it to work. Please, please. Oh, shit. That day, I'd gone to the courtroom to observe one of my father's trials. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted them to stop fighting. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. It was a terrible scream. I remember it to this day. That's all. Until now, you thought this memory was a dream. We were stuck in the elevator for 5 hours. The oxygen in the elevator ran out, and I lost my memory of the events. Bah! Same claim Mr. Yogi has made. Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. Yes, Your Honor. Well, I have the bullet that was dropped. Hold it! What was the trial your father was involved in on that day? I don't remember things very clearly.
Local suburban area. You transmit 9,000 kroner. I give you shot body that give to billing 147,483,647 defense and hyperlink block for magic.
And hyperlink block for magic. Only two things. I know my father lost and Von Karma was the prosecuting attorney. Mr. Von Karma, you were handling the case. It was 15 years ago. I don't remember the details.
Finished a sentence.
For real. That was when Edgeworth pointed out the problem in Von Karma's evidence. As we went to leave, an earthquake struck, trapping us in the elevator. Hold it! So there were 3 people, including yourself, trapped in that elevator. Yes, myself, my father, and Yami Yogi. We were fine at first, but then as time passed, no one came to help. My father and Mr. Yogi lost their composure and began to argue. Hold it! What do you do then? I was a 9-year-old boy at the time. What could I do? I was scared, trembling in the corner, but then... Just then, something heavy fell at my feet. What was it? A pistol. I assume it was the bailiff Yanni Yogi's. The safety must have come off when it fell from his holster. And you picked it up. What happened next? I picked it up and threw it at Mr. Yogi. I wanted to stop them from fighting. Did you know it was a pistol when you threw it? I think I knew. I knew it was dangerous, but the air was getting so thick I panicked. So you're saying that you threw the pistol at Mr. Yogi? I was in a daze. A moment later, there was a single gunshot, then a scream. The gun fired once. Yes. I think after I threw it, I lost consciousness. Since then, they've echoed in my head every day. That gunshot and a horrible scream. The scream. It was a terrible scream to this day. Yes, I can practically hear it now. I doubt I'll ever forget the scream. As long as I live. There it is. One part of the testimony that clearly contradicts the evidence. I better find out and quick. I mean, how could he hear the scream if he blacked out? Hold on. Present. Okay, no clues on the scene. Defense attorney trapped in the elevator, returning from lost trial with his son about that at age 9. One bullet in the heart. Murder weapon was fired. Oh, the murder weapon was fired twice. Okay. It says the weapon was fired twice. Memory lost. Okay. After his arrest, fiance, blah blah blah. It says it said it was fired twice. So that's a little odd. Can I just reference it? Your Honor, what do you think about the witness's statement? Oh no. God damn it. After doing the right spot, maybe. Terrible screen. Wait, he said something. He said I have to do something about the scream, though. There it is. One part of the testimony that clearly. Okay. Okay, there we go. Where does he mention the shot? Okay, one moment. Single gunshot. Single gunshot. There we go. Are you sure you only heard one gunshot? Yes, I'm sure of that. I heard the shot and the scream. Then everything faded. Oh, it was just dialogue, yeah. Everything faded. I was unconscious until the rescuers came. I see. No, Your Honor, unfortunately you don't. Look at this file one more time. This plainly contradicts the witness's testimony. You do enjoy dragging out the file, don't you? Yeah, because it's evidence. I don't accept this evidence unless you can tell us what page is on. What page contradicts Mr. Miles Edwards' testimony? The victim data. Look at the victim data in this file. It said it quite plainly the murder weapon was fired twice. I like how it becomes a quiz. Or else he doesn't accept the evidence. Just don't look at the document. You have to tell me exactly where you found it in the document. Miles Edgeworth only heard one gunshot, yet the murder weapon was fired twice. The first shot was the accidental firing when the pistol was thrown. So, who fired the remaining shot? Was there perhaps another shooter who fired the second shot? You can check the court record during those. I think, yeah, you can check it whenever. Objection, Your Honor, as I'm sure you're aware, the incident occurred 15 years ago. The evidence is dated. The pistol did fire twice. However, we do not know when the second shot was fired. Oh, please. Don't make that face. Might have been fired the day before the incident. There's no proof that the second shot had anything to do with this incident. What? I see. You do have a point, Mr. That's a weak-ass point. The murder weapon was fired twice, as we have heard. One of those shots was fired by the defendant, a boy. He can't prove that it was shot at a later point, just like I can't prove it was shot at an earlier point. We don't know when, so it's up for speculation, right? So why does he get any more leverage than I do? I just don't know why he gets more leverage than I do. Like, he's correct, but it's like, also, why are you being more lenient towards him? Do you have any proof that the other shot fired had something to do with the case? Yeah, actually I do. I have the other bullet.
He doesn't get more leverage.
I think.
This case is uphill for you because your client admitted guilt.
Oh yeah, he admitting it. That's true. You know what? You're right. Your Honor, I think I will be able to show you the proof. What? Impossible. No, Mr. Von Karma. Save your surprise for after you've seen the evidence. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show us your proof. I got the bullet, you fool. Maya came in clutch.
Also, there was no second bullet found at the scene.
Oh, there was none? Oh. Well, we have this bullet. Oh, it's taken from the heart. Okay. Oh, we're just gonna take that, Mr. Wright. Please think of how. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was just joking. All right. Oh. Shot in the head. Oh, yes, because there's a bullet in the glass over here. That's right. I remember seeing this bullet hole in the glass, and then there's one in his heart. That's an easy one. Unless this guy wants to argue that it went through his heart and through the glass, but they got this one from his body, so they can't even do that. You can't do it. It's just obviously 2 bullets. We have the proof. He's actually shooting me. Ow. He's shooting me with his verbal bullets. Look at this photograph. This is a photograph of the scene of the crime 15 years ago. I can see that the victim is lying there and is Gregory Edgeworth. This proves the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. This photo proves it. So let's get this straight. The photo proves 2 shots were fired. Where? Your Honor, please get a clue. Where could this possibly have been fired twice? There's a shot here, and where else could the other shot be? Take that! As should be obvious, the contradiction is here. I see a bullet hole in the door. Your Honor, Gregory Edgeworth was killed by a shot from the pistol, yet there is also a bullet hole in the elevator door. Well, it would need to hit the side of the elevator or something to ricochet that many times, alright? We also know that the murder weapon was fired twice. Thus, someone other than Edward fired the second shot. But you know what's funny? You can't prove that the second shot that the guy fired was into the guy. Like, maybe the first shot really did kill the father and he just shot on the side to get some air, you know? That would be reasonable too. He opened up the shaft to get some air in the glass. Right? Like, to be honest, that doesn't really prove that the shot that he did went into the guy. Order. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? It's simple, Your Honor. At the time of the incident.
Yeah, but later all doubts are called.
Okay. At the time of the incident, 2 shots were fired. One went to Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other hit the elevator door. Remember that the defendant lost consciousness after the shot he fired rang out. In conclusion, we must agree that the second shot was fired by someone else. Mr. Wright, who could that someone else be? Maybe the scream you heard was the bailiff guy screaming. The murderer, of course. I knew I should have stepped in before your wild fantasies got out of hand, Mr. Wright. Look once more at the DL6 incident case file. Look closely. Try the case summary page. Case summary, that's on page 1. Look at what's written there. Not a single clue is found on the scene. If the pistol has indeed been fired twice, then the other bullet would have been discovered on the scene. He does have a point. That second bullet has never been found. Why? Because the second bullet does not exist. The bullet that claimed Gregory Edgeworth's life was the one that fired by his own son. That is the truth of this matter, the whole truth. That was undoubtedly something else that made that bullet hole in the door. Complicit! Oh my god. The judge did eat it. At this point, I'd be willing to believe he swallowed that thing like it was a pill. Order. I will have order. Mr. Wright has proven one thing to us quite clearly, that the murder weapon was fired twice at the time of the incident. However,
Judge ate the bullet for real.
as Mr. Von Karma says, the second bullet fired was not found. Yeah, he's shooting at me when I get something wrong from his mouth. It's highly unlikely that the police merely overlooked this second bullet. All we have is a single bullet fired. I'm afraid I have to discount the defense's claim. Tisk. I praise the judge for his wisdom in this matter. What wisdom? You mean lack of. How did this happen? I don't believe the second bullet didn't exist. Was I wrong? Have I been wrong about this whole incident? What are you doing, Nick? Why aren't you raising an objection? I'm sorry, Maya. What? It looks like I was wrong. Nick, if the second bullet wasn't there, then all my conjectures are all for nothing. No. But you said you do it, Nick. You said you get Edward declared innocent. I'm sorry. It's just when I saw the photograph, I thought the 2 shots had been fired. I was so certain of it, I thought I'd won. I thought there was another person, someone else who had fired the killing shot. But now, I was wrong to think it could be that simple. This case has stood unsolved for 15 years, Nick. Yeah, because no one was trying to solve it. Well, it seems that we have finally cleared up this incident. Keep on winning. There we go. Only one bullet was found at the scene of the crime. That shot was fired by Miles Edgeworth. Precisely. I would like to ask one thing of Miles Edgeworth before passing my verdict. Have you been paying attention to the trial so far? Yes, Your Honor. Do you have any objections? No, I do not. So you killed your father, though that was not your intention? Yes, I did. How can you be so certain? Oh no. He's accepted the guilt. Very well. The statute of limitation on the murder of Gregory Edgeworth runs out today. Therefore, I must pronounce a verdict on the defendant today right here. Right now. Indeed. How does he know who... He didn't say who screamed, though. Because maybe the other guy got a little wild after the bailiff. He heard a gunshot. He got wild. He screamed because he thought that, you know, so he was getting shot at. And then he just went wild and then he shot the second shot, you know? Does anyone have any objections? I've been here before. It's just like my first day in court. There's so many things I know I should be saying, but my mind's gone blank. I can't find the words. Mr. Wright, I have an objection. Objection! Your Honor.
There's a difference between a scream of madness and death.
Yeah, well, I don't know which scream he had. Your Honor, I object. Tisk. Mr. Wright, on what grounds do you have to object? Oof, Nick. I don't know. This case is perfect. Oh no. Gah. It must exist. The second bullet. We got a glimpse of greatness just now. What? What did you just say? Nothing. The second bullet must exist. But where? Someone took it. Seems waiting is not going to produce us any answers from Mr. Wright. Wait, Your Honor. The second bullet. It, existed. What? But we have just heard proof that it did not exist. I realize that, Your Honor. I'm really grasping here. It's just someone took it from the scene of the crime. That's what happened. But who? The murderer!
Mia was just chilling with Edgeworth's dad in the afterlife and we're chatting.
For real, right? She knows all about the case now. Murderer! And tell us who's the murderer. I'm still thinking about that one. So the criminal took the second bullet, but why? Huh? First of all, how would they have found it? It's not easy to find a stray bullet, Mr. Wright. Was there some pressing need for the murderer to search for that bullet? The murderer had to find it. Of course there was a need. That's why they took it. Bah! What possible reason could they have had? Well, the reason the murderer took a bullet away from the scene with them is the murderer was cautious. I mean, can't both these things be correct? Did Mr. Perfect do the shooting? I mean, bullet is proof, right? Maybe they thought the bullet would be used as proof? Proof? It was a special bullet. They took it with them. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from inside Gregory as well. Huh? Why would they only take one of the 2 shots fired? Oh, right. Mr. Wright, I really thought this through. I'm going to have to penalize you. God damn it. Second answer was right. They were cautious. Very cautious sort, you see. That's where the murderer had to search for that bullet. If that was the case, then they should have taken the bullet from his head. Oh, he's just gonna say the same goddamn thing. They didn't. Okay, he didn't take it. I'm sorry. Alright, he didn't take it. The murderer didn't need it. Well, the murderer have spent the time to look for the stray bullet. I haven't got a clue. What's wrong, Mr. Wright? The murderer had no reason to take the bullet. You don't have to admit it, but it's true. He had to take it. Had to take it. The murderer. What does that mean? You're thinking too normal. Think crazy. Don't think why the bullet was taken. Think why the bullet had to be taken. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have no idea what I'm doing. Well, the murderer had no intention of taking the bullet from the scene. But the murderer had to take the bullet. Had to, Mr. Wright. What do you mean? Well, for instance. For instance, what? Maybe the bullet hit the murderer? The bullet.
Mia Carey is so stupid in my opinion, like it's overdone. The first part was fine, but the second part was to babying Phoenix.
Yeah. Just saying, for instance. I mean, if it hit you, what would you take it with you, wouldn't you? It's not like you could perform surgery right there. You know? Wait a second. I was just talking off the top of my head, but what if that's really what happened? Let me get this straight. So at the time of the murderer themselves was shot. That would make more sense. And they left with the second bullet still inside them, thus leaving only one bullet at the scene of the crime. Yes, I guess that's how it would work, yes. But there's a problem with that. The other 2 people rescued from the elevator, Miles Edgeworth and Yanni Yogi, were both unharmed. So that would mean the murderer came from outside, yes. Two men fight inside an elevator. He throws it. Boy picks up a pistol at his feet and throws it. It shoots. It discharges the bullet, but it doesn't actually hit anybody. It's still in the elevator. The bullet goes through the elevator door and hits the murderer outside. The boy loses consciousness. Okay. Then the murderer opens the elevator door and sees the men inside. Mr. Wright, you are truly the most unpredictable defense attorney I've ever known. I can tell you're grasping, yet I cannot deny the possibility of what you say.
Why didn't they leave the elevator sooner?
That's what I was about to say. Like, shouldn't they have... He opened it so easy. He was so pissed that he just Hulk rage opened the door. That doesn't make any sense. What are you saying? Deny it, deny it. No one involved with the incident was wounded. There was no murderer. No one was wounded at the time of the incident. He's right. I can't think of anyone. Hey, Nick. Huh? I just thought of something really crazy. Crazy? Remember what Mr. Grossberg said yesterday? Gregory Edgeworth dealt a blow to his perfect trial record. Wow. It must have been quite a shock for Von Karma. He took vacation for several months after that, you see. Yes, an unusual event for the man. That was the first and the last vacation he's taken in many years of prosecuting. Yeah, because he got shot. Well, he was shocked to get shot. What if Von Karma didn't take the vacation because of shock, but took it because he was injured? Which would mean, it could only mean one thing. He was the murderer in DL6 incident. He was the man who shot Gregory Edgeworth. He was Von Karma. Oh man. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You seem dazed. No, Your Honor. Well? Too much babying Phoenix. To be fair, we don't have enough evidence to work off of. Well? You already did a lot of conjecture.
This was almost the perfect chapter, but just like Von Karma had its perfect streak ended.
You just indicated the possibility that murderer came from outside. Can you give us the name of your suspect? Uh-oh. Should I come out and say it now? Ooh. Let's say it now. Screw it. Your Honor, there is a suspect. One lone suspect. Well, this certainly...
You are the suspect.
Interesting news. Very well, Mr. Wright. Who is your suspect? My hands are shaking. What? Von Karma. Von Karma? Ah, shit. You mean the Von Karma, the prosecutor, the one standing right over there? Bah. You don't object? I see no need. Why? Honor, this is ridiculous outburst with my objection. Mount Spaghetti. Because you took a vacation for several months starting the day after the incident. Yeah, you pride yourself on a perfect record. Why would you take such a long vacation without any reason? So you're claiming that I took my vacation to heal my injury from the incident. Fascinating. Prove it.
Phoenix,
I would have needed surgery. No, where did I get it from the knife, Mr. Wright?
For sure.
Phoenix, be more specific. There's more Von Karmas than just one in the world. That's pretty unique. Bring the doctor that operated me. Have him testify. Ugh. Nick, let's find out who this doctor is. No use. Edgeworth. I know Von Karma perhaps too well.
More.
He's too perfect. He wouldn't leave clues. He proved this more. He probably didn't undergo surgery. That would leave a doctor as a witness. Grr, nobody that's perfect. So,
in the
so
Ace
what,
Attorney
Nick?
multiverse.
Ace Attorney multiverse. It's becoming Spider-Man. Did Von Karma pull the bullet out by himself? That's insane. No, he couldn't have. You can't just pull bullets out of yourself. Wait, what does that mean? That bullet has to be somewhere, but where? Tisk. Well, Mr. Wright, can you produce evidence to prove I was shot? Yes. Alright, Von Karma, I'll prove it. Can I even use evidence? I know how much you like it. What? Evidence that proves Von Karma was shot is... metal detector! Because he still has a bullet in him, right? He didn't get surgery.
He just kept it in there and called him Joe, and has chats about string theory in the morning with it.
For real. Von Karma's perfect. He wouldn't risk surgery, leaving in the evidence of trial. So then I ask, where's the bullet now? I think it's unlikely that Von Karma performed surgery on himself. You don't mean... I do. There's a possibility that the bullet is still inside Von Karma. Is that even possible for all these years? Well, there's one way to find out. We could use this metal detector. Well, Von Karma, you didn't expect me to bring a metal detector to court. It's over. Wouldn't that fire off like the when you go to court? They have metal detectors. Wouldn't this fire it off every time you enter it
If
and
only
cause
Von
problems?
Karma was a doctor, and if only Phoenix didn't carry a metal detector in his pocket equals T.
For real. Objection. He's sweating. Oh my god, this is the first time. He's hiding his shoulder too. I refuse. You refuse? But refusing this means you acknowledge that the bullet is still inside you. Oh my god. The judge put logic together? Order. I thought he was going to say, oh, well, if he refuses, then you're going to have to get him to testify or something. Like, you're going to have to do something stupid, right?
Calco, are you stupid? Two negatives make a positive, so metal detector plus metal detector equals nothing.
True. No true words have ever been said. Order. Your Honor, the defense requests that we be allowed to use the metal detector. Judge, I call for suspension of the trial. This is an invasion of privacy. The statute of limitations runs out on this case today. It was you who said we had to end it right here, right now. Enough. I permit the use of the metal detector. Mr. Von Karma, you will submit yourself to testing. Nick, what does that mean? I don't know, but we have to
Always
give it a
remember
shot.
There's more trees on Earth than stars in the Milky Way. So duck the trees and save the stars.
Beep. Oh, shit. It reacted. Something's inside the right shoulder. The bullet. Mr. Von Karma. You. It was you. I was afraid this would happen. And so I remained silent. Indeed, there is a bullet in my shoulder. However, it has nothing to do with this incident. What? I was shot in the shoulder long before the DL6 incident. I claim that the bullet in my shoulder has no relation to DL6. But Mr. Von Karma, can you prove that? Prove? No. I have no obligation to prove anything. It is Mr. Wright who must prove something here.
Ducking valid.
Not I. Mr. Wright, well, can you prove it? You prove that the bullet in Von Karma's shoulder was from DL6? Of course he can. You don't have any of the DL6 evidence. That's because you
Von
took
Karma
it
is
out
the
of the records
second-best
room yesterday.
prosecutor in the series.
Who's the first? Have I not? Maybe I haven't met them yet. With no proof, you cannot convict me of any crime. So sorry, Mr. Wright. No, I'm the one who's sorry for Mr. Von Karma. What?
You met them.
You were close one day. Was it the first guy that screams really high? Away from freedom. Well, you see, I have proof. What? We're gonna have to save it. We're at 1 HP right now. We got shot too many times. Who would have thought you would dig your own grave trying to convince Edgeworth? I can think of the bullet in your shoulder to the... I can link that bullet in your shoulder to the DL6 incident. And here's my final proof. We would have to match the bullets, get it taken out of his shoulder, right? That's a bullet. Where did you get that? This is the bullet used in the DL6 incident. This is taken from the heart of the victim, Mr. Gregory Edgeworth. The bullet is persevered quite nicely with all the ballistic markings intact. Ballistic markings. They are the only prosecutor to not falsify evidence. They are the only prosecutor to not influence witnesses. They present the whole trial in logical and concise way and do not jump to
They
conclusions.
are one of the most experienced in the series, and they are the most realistically accurate prosecutor. Winston Payne.
Winston Payne. You may recall the term. I don't remember this name. He came up in the first trial 2 days ago. Ballistic markings on the fingerprints of the weapon. All
First
bullets
guy you
fired
met.
from the gun are marked with that weapon's unique pattern. Yeah, the first one, alright. The high-pitched screaming voice guy. By examining the markings, you can tell which weapon fired the bullet. It's quite accurate. We have 2 bullets in our possession.
One trial later.
Oh, really? 1, the bullet removed from Gregory Edgeworth's heart. The other, Mr. Von Karma, is the bullet buried in your shoulder. You could analyze both bullets, then if the markings matched, we would know both bullets had been fired from the same gun, the very same pistol, in other words, the murder weapon that killed Gregory Edgeworth. Mr. Von Karma, you will let us remove the bullet from your shoulder. Then we'll compare the ballistic markings to those on this bullet.
The best and most experienced prosecutor, I'm not joking.
That's funny. I didn't think so from that first trial. That was hilarious. I just remember the screaming. And solve this case once and for all. Well, Mr. Von Karma? That scream. I heard that scream before. Wait, I know. Help, I can't breathe. Quiet. I said quiet. You're not making this any easier. Stop breathing my air. I'll stop you. Stop breathing my air. Get away. Get away from my father. Bang. It's the scream I heard in the elevator 15 years ago. Von Karma, it was you who screamed.
You did Von Karma dirty with that scream.
He needs a little dirt, alright? Mr. Von Karma. Edgeworth, if only you would dare defy me. So was you. And your father. You and your father are my curse. God damn. Your father shamed me with the penalty on my record. And you left a scar on my shoulder that would never fade. I'll bury you with my bare hands. He's gonna bury the court first, goddamn. 15 years earlier, Chief Prosecutor, I am sorry. On Karma, it's not like you to make this kind of error. I never would have thought that Edgeworth would be the one to catch you. I was careless. I'm sorry. But you will have to be penalized. I've covered for you in the past, but not this time. Edgeworth. It was a shock like none I had ever known. No, the only reason the court did not crumble was because the court is as dense as the judge's forehead. He's rock solid. Penalized? It took hours for me to regain my composure. Suddenly, I found myself in the darkness. It was in the court records room. I must have wandered in there without thinking where I was going. The room was pitch black. The lights must have gone out. I went into the hall and felt my way to the elevator. Pressed a button, but nothing happened. Then, there was a noise. I was in pain, a horrible burning pain in my shoulder. Just then, the lights came back on. The elevator door opened before my eyes. Why do you have a gun? I saw 3 people inside, all lying unconscious from the oxygen deprivation. He found the gun on the floor. It looks like he walked in with the gun, though. There you go. Okay, that makes sense, because it was fired twice. Much to my surprise, a pistol lay at my feet. I knew it then. It was my destiny. Terrible. His last moments. Gregory Edgeworth was still unconscious. He died never knowing who had shot him. Later, he spoke through a medium blaming Mr. Yoki. He was fooled. It was the perfect crime.
Reusing the same animation.
They do a lot. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Who would have thought another man would have come to open the elevator door? Judge! What? What are you doing? Do your job. Bring an end to this miserable charade. Now, end it. Very well. End me. It appears we have come a very long way to reach the end of this maze, 15 years later. Mr. Miles Edgeworth? Yes, Your Honor. You were innocent. You were innocent. As you said, it was all a nightmare. Yes, Your Honor. This court finds the defendant, Mr. Miles Edgeworth.
As guy on boat got killed.
For real. Guy on boat got killed. Open up a case from 15 years ago. It's all linked up. Unbelievable. That is all. The court is adjourned. December 28th, 5:38 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby, number 2. Nick, we did it. You see his face? Mon Karma looked even paler than usual. He's pretending to be all cool, but inside you crushed him, Nick. God damn, it's late indeed. Yeah, I'm about to end stream too after this one. I gotta say, I'm impressed. It was pretty close though. What was it, like 5 a.m. for you almost? I was sure we'd had it. I know I was on the verge of tears the whole time myself, but now it's all just a good memory. So it's finally over, Edgeworth. Right. Yeah? I'm not sure how to say this. I know, try. Thank you. I see. Thank you, Right. You're welcome. I think you would have done better than that. Ugh, sorry, I'm not good at this sort of thing. You've got a lot to learn, Edgeworth. She's got you there. Whoop! Amazing, pal. You pulled through just like I thought you would have. I'll never forget this. I owe you one, pal. Tonight, let's have a party. Dinner's on me. Yeah, my salary went down a bit this month. But who cares? See, Miss Edgeworth? You should take a lesson from Detective Gumshoe. I thought you'd say thank you. I see. Ahem. Whoop! I feel foolish. Don't worry. Take a little time, you'll get used to it. Is that really how you say sorry? Whoop, you scream whoop. It's been 15 years since I've seen Edgeworth this unguarded. Hey y'all. Lotta. Y'all were great in there. Thank you. Yo, Edgeworth, congrats. Thank you very much. I knew you were innocent from the start, of course. Just look at you. You wouldn't stick your hand in the cookie jar even if no one was there. You were the witness on the first day of the trial, weren't you? Yeah, well, let bygones be bygones, eh? Speaking of which, what are you doing now, Lotta? Who, me? Aw, I went back to college. I gave up trying to be an investigative photographer pretty quick. The cheers zero. Thank you for the cheers zero. Huh? Isn't that the hot dog guy from the park? Huh? It's over, Nick. My life is over. Why the sad face, Larry? What happened now? Oh, Nick. I'm not long for this world. You don't look sick. It's Kiance. She's going to live in Paris. Paris, Nick. She's leaving me behind. Should have seen that coming. Yo, Edgy. There you are. Twitch. He's in Twitch. You know, half sleep. That's not good. Yes, here I am. Congrats, Edgy. Here's a little gift from me in celebration. Celebration? That's unusual for you. Harry Butts. You come along tonight, too. My treat, pal. It's too late to sleep. Oh, no. Oh, but thanks. Looking forward to it. Yo, Nick. That's the suit that questioned me. Gonna be 6 before you fall asleep. No. How about you just sleep and mess up the schedule? It says treat. That's not police talk for prison food, right? I think you'd be fine, Larry. Right. Yeah, what's up? That envelope that Larry gave me, it's got money in it. Well, yeah. That's not strange. People give money away for celebrations sometimes. It's $38, right? Oh my god, he was the one that stole it. What a weird amount. I mean, it's not a little, but it's not a lot either. $38 exactly. Nick? Wasn't the exact amount of lunch money that was stolen from Mr. Edgeworth in school? $38. No. No, Larry, it was you. If it stinks, it's gotta be the butts. What are you so surprised about, Larry? Larry was absent from school that day, right? But that doesn't automatically rule him out as a suspect. What? Think back to the day 15 years ago. Larry took the day off, but he was bored, so he came to school anyway. Then he saw money lying there, and then the rest is history. I never was good at history, ha! Edgeworth, you didn't know, did you? I suspected. I just couldn't picture Larry protecting you like he did that day. Everyone else was saying you did it. The whole class was against you, remember? Yeah, too well. You may not know this, but we used to have a saying back in school. When something smells, it's usually the butts. I know. Really right, I'm surprised you didn't figure it out. Well, this sure isn't an unexpected turn of events, huh? Edgeworth. You should have told me. Now, Nick. It was 15 years ago. You don't think the statute of limitations has run out on Mr. Edgeworth? I'd say so, yes. There you have it. Grrr. Where does that leave me? I became a defense attorney because of what you two did. Well, you have always been something of an insufferable emotionalist. Yeah, and you get worked up too easily, too. Death. The death sentence of both of you. Only I'd know it, I'd become a prosecutor. The same goes for me, only the other way around. The longest time, I thought I might have killed my own father. What's the thing that you sleep under called in English? You mean a blanket? I thought I might be a criminal. I became a prosecutor in the part to punish myself. If I had known the truth, I might have become a defense attorney after all. Yeah, the cover is your blanket. Want to switch right? Hey y'all, line up, I'll take a photo. Hey, photo time, let's go. After all that, dinner on me. 2 blankets, that sounds kinda hot. Detective Gumshoe took us out on the town that night. We celebrated Edgeworth's newfound freedom, even though Edgeworth himself was still in detention. They celebrated without him. December 29th, 5:02 a.m. Wright & Co. Law Offices. Whoa, I went a little overboard yesterday. My head hurts. Huh? It's still only 5. Maybe I should go back to sleep. What's this? A letter? Good morning, Nick. You were really impressive yesterday. Seeing you made me think about what I'm doing here. I'm a spirit medium, in training of course. I wanted to help Mr. Edgeworth too. I wanted to help you. But I couldn't. I was useless. Oh, I guess it's really cold at home for you then. You don't have heaters? She went back to her training. I'll become a full-fledged spirit medium for starters. I couldn't say it to your face, so I left this letter. Goodbye, Nick. Goodbye? What time is it? Yeah, first train. 다른 거지. Yeah. The first trains for the mountains have already left the station. ... I guess I'm too late. The one you put coal in, goddamn, alright, that's some old stuff. You have coal? Santa delivers coal for Christmas, I guess, for you. Hey, Nick, Maya. So, you're leaving? Yeah. It's hard being a spirit medium who can't talk to spirits. And I think you'll do fine without me, Nick. Be good, okay? Hold it! Wait. What? I never could have saved Edgeworth without your help. Huh? On the last day of the trial, I heard her. I heard Mia's voice. You heard my sister. Yes, only her voice, but still. It was at the very end when I thought we'd lost everything. Well, that's my sister for you. Detective Gumshoe helped him, Mr. Grossberg, and even Larry. I'm the only one who couldn't help. I was useless, Nick. Sunrise in 2 hours. Uh-oh. Go to sleep. You're the one who stopped on Karma, Maya. Huh? I didn't do anything. All I did was wander around in a daze. Sorry, but I have evidence that you helped. Evidence? Show Maya the evidence to cheer her up. That's right. This one. Take that! A bullet. Bon Karma was convinced that he had taken all the evidence pertaining to DL6, but you were the one who rescued the last piece of evidence we needed. This was the one bullet that put an end to Bon Karma, and you were the one who gave it to me. Nick. Thanks, Maya. I couldn't have done it without you. I'll be back soon, huh? I'm going to complete my training and come back. Okay, I'll be waiting. Of course you will. You can't run that office by yourself. You're hopeless. I don't know about that. So, this is it. See you soon, Maya. Aw, man, no more Mia. Feels bad. Thanks, Nick. So my story ends. Time to turn a new page and say goodbye to the novice defense attorney that I once was. Now a new story begins with the same old crazy cast of characters. This guy's whole career is just crazy cases. Ha! Don't think you've graduated yet, amateur. Mr. Wright, perhaps you'd like to rethink that claim. Yes, Your Honor. Uh-oh, I got a bad feeling about this. Oh, we finished the game? What the hell? Hey pal, Miss Edgeworth came down to the precinct. I wish Happy New Year. Talk about a pleasant... Oh, whoop! Detective Gumshoe! Then he hung his head low and went back outside. Why is he doing this? Kind of like he was embarrassed with something strange, huh? Yeah, okay, finished chapter. It looks like it's showing credits though. Why is it showing credits if the game isn't finished? Huh, Nick? I haven't seen him lately. Who, me? I've been working at a cheese shop. That Missy's a nice lady, but she's not exactly what you'd call a cheap date, huh? Oh, she's in Hawaii right now. All his girlies are just traveling without him. My poor guy. He doesn't know how to pick him. Whoop! Who, right? I remember him. I hear he's been busy lately. You know, not to ring my own bell, but I sort of taught him everything he knows. I'm sure he's grateful. Ha ha! That was whoop! Whoop! Oh no, this one. Phoenix Wright. Ah, the defense attorney for whom I wrote that affidavit for, yes. Oh, you should know, I've taken over management of the Gatewater Hotel recently. Should you be in the area, please stop by. Programming. Masakatsu Endo. That's a big programming team. They had a single programmer for this game? I can imagine that actually. I don't think you need much. Phoenix Wright. Ah, yes, Mia's understudy. I wonder how he's doing. I haven't seen him of late. Ah, the days of my youth. Like the scent of fresh lemon, you see. I like how you still see the picture missing from his wall, the frame. It says the lighter color on the wall. True ending. What, is there a not true ending? Well, I'm not buying it. You know, they're finally putting DVD in the box set, and now that I know your DVD or everything these days, how am I supposed to... Oh. I'm pleased to announce The Pink Princess is a hit. I sure owe that Mr. Wright a great deal, Sniff. Oh, I'm keeping my face out of the public eye till the show's over. I wouldn't want to ruin any kid's dreams, you know. He's the Pink Princess. Chapter 5 is a special one. Oh, I got a letter from Maya the other day. Sounds like she caught a cold standing under a waterfall. I wanted to visit, but I didn't have time, so I sent her some Pink Princess trading cards. She said she can buy them where she is. What kind of place is she living at anyway? Uh-oh. Mr. No Eyebrows. Right, who's that? You want to talk? Let's talk Pink Princess, alright? But, you know, I snuck into the studio the other day. I saw her. The one inside the Pink Princess suit. Ugh, what a dog. It was kind of a shock for a boy my tender age. What was the one talking to all these people? For real. So, maybe it's the one talking there is just an well, maybe a journalist on the rising star of the attorney world, defense lawyer, rising star, going through all his previous case people. The what a dog, yeah. Aw, Mia's there in spirit. Look at that, it's credits. Hold it! Why? Why does it gotta be like this? Hold it! New chapter. This is where it should have ended. What a meme, this game. Actual meme. Alright, we're gonna raid. You probably gonna get your ass to sleep. But hey, we'll do pen me. Alright. This shouldn't be part of the original? Oh, okay, I see. Well, we're gonna do it anyway. We'll do it next time. Try to get a little sleep, alright? Later.